Good morning. 12th of November 21. Water Associations 50. Yesterday we had the annual general meeting of the building and the extraordinary annual general meeting also, because now they want to reform the building again. Why? Because something called the plancha iron. Yes, all the associations in Spain are controlled by the public governments, and these associations have a conflict of interest because they enter into private associations. This is very important that you in Europe understand before you give them 190 billion, because they are going to spend it to manipulate and control the water price. For example, here we have a 40% for starters cost reduction in water price that I did propose 8 years ago. Also, they have 50,000 buildings that they are owning. The public administration is worth 300 billion. So this building is a beautiful example in Association 50 of the water price, because then we can benchmark towards the electricity price, the food price, the tax price. So if just we drink a glass of water with 40% reduction for starters of a cost, then we can fight poverty. That's why I'm here, yes, 10 to 6 in the morning, fresh, to tell you what happened yesterday in this annual general meeting. Of course, they hide it from us, all the numbers, but we know the strategy. The strategy is that they buy private buildings, the water consortium, they own 25% of this building, so you are going to pay when you drink water. For starters, 40%. So you have a glass of water and 40% is extra cost today, because that is the cost of the building administrator that I said, okay, 8 years ago I have one 40% more economic. They did not accept. Why? Because they want to manipulate and control this plancha, this 51% of this building. But the benchmark of 50,000 buildings is how they operate in the whole buildings public of Spain. And also they try to conquer the private. How? They enter and then they start to have extra works, reforms, and then the little proprietor cannot pay this. So then there is a lawyer here that now is the president of the building that is demanding these little proprietors so they pay the bills. Of course, the little proprietors cannot pay these bills. So what happens is that there is a fund, investment fund, yes, that really tries to acquire those assets very, very cheap, as well as the water consortium. And that's how they have been getting presumptively with 25% or 35% of the building. 25 is the water consortium and 10% is Euskotren, the ombudsperson. Ombudsperson. yeah, political party ID, that's the ombudsperson. So they are part of the dark side of the business. So this is how they manipulate the buildings in Spain. So before you give them 190 billion, please think about this plancha system, because whenever your kids drink water, they will have to drink something else. They will have no more showers, no more baths, of course. Very, very, very soon. Yesterday I was watching even the milk producers that the cost is 32 cents and they are, the cost is 40 cents for a liter of milk, and then the price they get is 32, so they're losing money. So agriculture in Spain will be eliminated because they are so incompetent, the tax administrators. Yes? Well, if you give cows milk, imagine this is only 40%. 40. My numbers, I am very good at numbers, be careful, is 95% tax elimination in Spain. 95. Only you have to fire this incompetent water cost and then go go to electricity, and then go to the food, and then go to the masks, and then go to the basics. Because they manipulate all the plancha system. Yes, just in case you didn't know, in Norway, in Finland, in Sweden, be careful. Every association is controlled by the public government, and then you must account for. If you are in this building today and you have just voted, like many ship owners in the dark side, be careful. If you get with the dark side, you sink. It's very simple. Why? Because the press is hiding this information here. Press gets a lot of publicity from the political parties in Spain. So the press will never disclose this information. Never. So the press has counted days. Very simple. So thank you very much indeed. Have a nice weekend and drink a glass of water. Think 40% Jose, you can drink more for free. And 95% if you get me to get this brainstorming cost reduction, sell those buildings, sell the pieces of art 1 trillion. Yes, of course, you can drink 95% more of water. Yes, be water, my friends. Bye.